Last round, Destiny and Memes won Captain in the Game On challenge. They were safe, but had the responsibility of splitting the teams into 2 groups. The green team dropped the ball in the team bonding challenge and had to vote someone out. Jake and Edmund both got a vote, but in the end, going to sleep early ended William's dream of winning Season 1 of Ascendance Live. 15 challengers are still battling to ascend to the top and be the last one standing. Who will go home this round?
A hinky vote for me? No, ma'am.
I had a huge sigh of relief. I am still here. First boot is not something I ever want to happen to me, so I am feeling super ecstatic right now.
So after they both independently come and tell me about the pendant of power, I'm feeling very great. So this morning, me, Gayla, and Erica decided to solidify a final 3.
Hey, look what I found. This is a half pendant of power and I'm so excited because I did not think I would find anything in this game and I had no idea what they look like. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I hope I find the second half. I just hope nobody else has it. So I don't think I'm gonna tell anybody about this but Mark.
Second captain's competition. This competition is called All Mixed Up, and here's how it works.
So I'm very confident about this word unscramble. I'm an English major, so I think I have a pretty good shot at winning this.
This competition is called All Mixed Up, and here's how it works. Before you is a sheet of paper with scrambled up words on it. When I say go, you will flip over the paper and unscramble it as quickly as you can. On the paper will be directions on how to win this captain's competition. The predetermined amount of people who are able to follow the directions will win this captain's competition and be safe for the round.
So our next captain's competition is a scramble competition. We have a piece of paper that we have to flip over and we have to unscramble a phrase of instructions.
When I say go, you can flip it over and begin. Whenever you want to start following the directions, you could go, but the paper has to stay in here. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my gosh, this challenge is not fun. Literally having to unscramble letters and trying to figure out a phrase to figure out what we have to do to win captain. I'm really worried.
I read through and see a lot of bullshit at the beginning of this unscramble. I see that it says first chair, and I knew after hearing the directions about the first chair and the second chair, meaning captain, that's where I needed to go.
I'm taking a look at these anagrammed words. I'm getting some of them. I notice that the first few lines don't really mean anything and they're an introduction to the game. So I skip to the next few lines. I'm reading through, I'm catching a few of the words, and I notice something like sitting next to first captain, and I immediately looked around and I needed to sit by Destiny. That's what I thought it said, at least.
So I'm reading along, I haven't got all the way through it yet, but I hear someone else take off and I know part of what to do, so I'm just taking off so that I can get captain.
Everyone dashed to go inside. I kind of just took the L.
So I sit in the first chair and I'm kind of confused why people are running past me. Like, it said sit in the first chair. Why did nobody fight me for it?
I'm the first to move. I come to Destiny thinking I have to sit next to her for some god-awful reason. And then immediately the entire stampede of people run out into the living room. I'm joining her, joining everybody, and it's me and Destiny kind of running side by side. I get a little push and Destiny's sitting in the captain's chair.
Alrighty, congratulations, Michael and Destiny. You have won.
Sorry, not sorry.
So now I'm captain and I know that I'm safe for the round and I can use this to keep my allies safe as well.
Michael and Destiny winning, I don't really have a lot of thoughts on that. I feel like I have a good relationship with them, but nothing solidified, so I just hope they don't stack the teams against me.
To Destiny and Michael for winning captain this round. You both are safe since you won captain, so congratulations. The first person?
Let's go and
Michael, go first.
Memes is one of the relationships I have before this game, and I'm hearing that now he's throwing out me and Jake as a duo, and I cannot have that. Now that I have power, I can use this to my advantage, and I can try to get memes out of the game.
Destiny?
yeah.
Me, or Michael? Destiny. Destiny?
Let's do Jeff.
I don't know Michael, but Destiny's my girl, and she's going down the line and not picking me? What the hell?
Thank you.
I'm gonna steal the rest of the yellow. Sarah.
And then we'll do Peyton.
And then on the camera. Michael.
We're winning by
Jake. Okay. Oh. Wait, so there are 5 of you left. We are doing teams of 4, which means these 4 are a team, these 4 are a team, and out of you 5, one of you will not be on a team.
In finding out that there was going to be 3 teams this time and the people we left on the couch weren't being picked, it definitely changed up how I had to think about things. I was trying to save the people I wanted to work with to be picked later, so it didn't seem like I was that close with them.
And then I didn't get picked.
They tell us that we're drawing something out, like we're drawing balls, and I'm feeling very, very nervous because I'm like, I don't want to be wrapped out right now.
When I say reveal, go ahead and reveal it.
So in not picking Erica and Nick, who I want to work with, they end up not on a team at all, and a new thing comes in where they have to pick a ball. We have no idea what's going to happen, and I think I just screwed over 2 people I want to work with.
Reveal. So Erica, you are not on the black team, so you 4 are the black team. Erica, you will find out what happens with you
Why gotta be black?
after the chat.
I'm looking at my team. I'm really excited because I feel like there are 2 people I have started to bond with or have those connections with. And then there's Tony, so if something doesn't go wrong, I know that it might not just go straight to me as a vote. So I'm really excited, and this is my chance to really cultivate my relationship with Michelle because we really vibe on the same wavelength.
I see Erica has a different colored ball, and instantly I'm a little sad because I really want to work with her, but at the same time I'm a little relieved because it's not me.
So Papa had us draw balls, and Lo and behold, mine's the only one that's the green one. I don't know what this means, but I hope it's good.
So with how Ascendance works and basically that we need a majority on every team, I feel really good with me, Peyton, and Destiny on a team right now.
So immediately when it's Peyton, Eddie, and Galen, again, looking at the teams, I feel like actually I'm in trouble. I don't know what the relationship is with Galen and Peyton and Eddie. However, I have a strong feeling Peyton and Eddie are close, so I could really be in trouble. So I wanted to win.
Hello everyone and welcome to your next team competition. This competition is called Pass It On, and here's how it works.
Each team will be hearing a story. However, you will not all be hearing the story at the same time, or even from the same person. You must choose an order for this competition. The first person selected will hear the story from a member of production. That person will then relay the story to person 2. Person 2 will then relay the story to person 3. Person 3 will then relay the story to person 4, who will then answer questions about the story from a member of production. You will have 30 minutes from when person 1 is ready until person 4 has to start answering the questions. Keep in mind, this is a memory and detail challenge, so remember that when picking the order. The team with the most points will win this competition.
I don't mind answering questions. I'm pretty good at stuff like that, but obviously the information has to get there.
You have a teacher background, you can probably suss out.
I might be able to think about things like that, but if it's not multiple choice, then you know. Right.
I've done this challenge before with Tony in Spies in the Night, and he did not deliver, so I know we have to work around that and put him at a pivotal position that won't mess up our chance of winning.
So I know I'm the one who's going to be listening to the story, and Nick and Mark offer this great strategy of trying to just do bullet points instead of remembering the entire story, and that is a fantastic strategy.
Because like, one thing you have to watch, because I'll try to trick you, because the one in the All-Stars, it was a briefcase in each pocket, so it was 2. So we'll have to pay attention to that, because people are answering 1, because it was a briefcase, but it was the briefcase in each pocket.
For this challenge, Pass It On, I feel very confident that I can be the person who hears the story because I have played this challenge in an org in the past.
What's the order? One, 2.
No.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
I'm 2.
You want to be 2?
You pointed out yourself as 2. I'll be 3.
Okay, I'll go second. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Okay. I'm comfortable going for leader.
The other part of it is there are questions never said I don't know.
Yeah, try to imagine.
When I look at and think of the tiebreaker question, and like how many words were in the passage, and so whoever's going first, have an idea of how much speaking.
I was thinking probably being 3 or 4, so I was like, whatever you want to do, I can do.
Are you good at remembering details?
Yeah.
Okay, you go first. Okay. And you want to go 4th?
I can, if that's what you know, I mean, it's kind of
And then I go 2nd. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I don't mind going last.
If someone prefers to
1,
go
2,
first.
3, 4. Okay. Yep, and then remember just back and forth, and make sure Mark whispers to me, he has played this with Tony, and Tony is gonna struggle with it. Now I am definitely nervous that I will be heading to elimination.
Welcome to story time, everybody. Alright, so as we say in Ascendance, power comes with a price. You've all accepted this position, and you're going to get a reward. Based on how you sit is what reward you get. You can share them with each other if you want. You don't have to. You can tell whoever you want.
I love us.
Congratulations, no one will know that you got this, but you stepped up, you took a risk, and you got a reward.
I'm so excited by this power. I think it's super useful. I get to sit 2 people out from doing a captain's competition, which is super great.
So for being the person to volunteer for this challenge to hear the story, I got Captain's Choice Power. It lets me pick a round that I did not win captain and be the captain, but I will not have safety. For me, this power is gonna put a target on my back if I become captain when someone else has already been captain. I don't want that target early in this game, so for me, I'm not thinking about playing it right now.
Nicole and Papa decided to take a vacation after hosting Season 1 of Ascendance Live. They agreed they should visit the Big Apple. Their flight landed at Newark Airport at 1:30 p.m. They got on the train to Penn Station and arrived in Manhattan 1 hour later. They walked to Central Park where they saw 5 ducks being chased by 2 small dogs. Then they visited Times Square and took pictures with Mickey Mouse and Spider-Man. Before heading home, they, of course, went to an escape room. They chose the Manhattan Mayhem Room, where they had to rescue 16 escaped zoo animals to save New York City. They had 60 minutes to escape and got out with 14 minutes left on the clock. They took the train back to the airport and arrived there 8 hours after their flight landed. They slept on the 2-hour flight back to Indiana and arrived safe and sound. The trip was a fun way to celebrate before starting to make episodes of the live game. The audience is definitely going to be shocked when they see Dylan won.
Nicole and Papa went to the Big Apple.
Or first they fly into Newark. Newark Airport. Newark Airport.
Okay, Newark.
Yeah, they fly into Newark at airport. They arrive at 1:30.
Okay, 1:30.
They take a train to Penn Station and arrive 1 hour later at 2:30.
After they...
Then an hour where?
Something about an hour.
Okay.
And then they went to Central Park, and when they were at Central Park, they got chased by 5 dogs and 2 ducks. Yep.
See 5 ducks being chased by 2 small dogs.
Michelle comes to me with the story, and we kill it. Every detail, every nuance. I know we have this in the bag. But Tony's coming up. Then they went to, what's another big New York location? Central Park, Times Square, maybe? Central Park is Nashville.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Sorry, yeah.
Eek, I forgot the name of the escape room.
And then after they went to Central Park, they went to an escape room called Manhattan Mayhem. And there were 16 zoo animals that they had to rescue in the escape room. And
You good?
Yeah.
From there, they go to Times Square, and something happens.
So they're in the train, and once they get to Newark, it's past, like an hour has passed.
So they get at Newark 1:30 and an hour has passed.
Yeah.
So now it's 2:30. And
Right.
then they get on the train at 2:30?
I don't think 2:30 is gonna matter because I wasn't told
Okay.
2:30, I was just told an hour.
Fine, cool. So an hour later.
An hour later, they get to Manhattan.
And then after that, they go to a Manhattan Mayhem escape room.
Okay.
They go to the escape room. They got 60 minutes to do the escape room.
Right.
And in the escape room, they got to corral 16 zoo animals.
Okay.
And they finished the escape room with 14 minutes left.
14 minutes left.
In this telephone game, Mark was re-chanting it to me, and then I had to re-enchant it to Nick. And I think we had a little good rhythm going. I had to put out key points like Big Apple and Manhattan Mayhem escape room.
Yeah. Hurry up, our time is like running down. We don't have to.
Typical escape room, 60 minutes. They did it with 14 minutes to spare.
Okay, 14 minutes there. So let's do some math here because they're probably.
Well, let me keep going and then we'll do some math. They had 16 minutes to spare. Then Nicole and Papa left to go back to Indiana.
They take the flight, they go over to...
I'm listening to Tony really struggle to give me some of the story, so I'm already starting to think ahead. How would host think about giving this challenge? What are some of the things that, when they ask me a question, that I can just go to?
We have 8 hours to catch our flight. Okay, 8 hours. And so they take the train back to Newark, New Jersey, but this time instead of 1 hour, it takes 2 hours. So on the way there, it's 1 hour, on the way back, it's 2 hours.
Okay. I'm feeling very confident with this.
After that, we got on a plane to Indiana, and it was a 2-hour flight. And then Dylan won a sentence flight.
Question 1. What time did Nicole and Papa land in Indiana?
1:30 p.m.
So immediately when there's questions that I never even heard in the story, we knew it's Eddie's fault. However, that is the toughest role, and that's exactly why I don't want to be the first person telling the story. The blame could fall on them.
11:30 p.m.
3 p.m.
What was the name of the escape room they played?
Ascendance escape rooms.
Farmyard.
Where did Nicole and Papa go after Central Park?
Times Square.
They went to Times Square.
Name one character Nicole and Papa took a picture with.
Took a picture of this lady. Characters. Definitely was not told about that. So I have no idea if they're talking about fictional characters or language.
We're in Orlando, so I'm gonna say Mickey Mouse. I get the question about what characters did Papa and Nicole take a picture with, and I know for a fact Tony did not give me any of that information, so I just start thinking, Orlando, where are we? Who could they have taken pictures with? Duh, Mickey Mouse.
How many animals were mentioned in the story?
16.
I'm just sitting here panicking, so I just have to say something, which is better than nothing. 23.
How many minutes did it take to escape Manhattan Mayhem?
14.
I knew I forgot some things in that story, and it could all fall back on me, but Galen was the one who messed up the final questions. Galen, what are you doing?
We have 14 left, so are you asking how many left?
How many minutes did it take to escape?
46.
46. Right, 46.
And final question, who won season 1 of Ascendance Live?
Dylan.
I mean, I don't know if I could, I mean, is this literally season 1 or is this according to the story?
In the story, who won season 1 of Ascendance Live?
Sam.
The results, shall we? So, the first team going to elimination with 3 out of 7, green team. And tied with 4 out of 7, we have red and black. Which means that we will be doing a tiebreaker question to break the tie.
We tied? I'm shook.
So it's getting down to a tiebreaker. I'm hoping Nick can pull us off and get us the victory. It's something we need. I gotta get safety, and come on, Nick, you can do this.
We're having Jake do the tiebreaker, and I just hope he doesn't fuck it up. I'm not too confident.
So you're going to write your answer. I'm going to read the question twice. You'll have 10 seconds to answer. It'll be a number. Closest without going over will win. If you both go over, it'll be closest to the number. If you both put the same number for some reason, we'll just do another tiebreaker question. Are you ready?
Yes.
You're gonna have to be.
How many total letters are there in everyone's name from their voting card? How many total letters are there in everyone's name from their voting card?
Numbers again. I know my name, Jake, that's 4. I don't have no idea how many other numbers are in other people's names.
I'm really excited about this question because I'm really good at math, so I'm like, okay, let me just make a ballpark guess.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and reveal the contestants. The correct answer was 94, which means congratulations.
And I overshot it.
So, green team and black team, you may be wondering what's happening. Erica, you may be wondering what's happening. Well, you guys are going to an elimination together, and you are safe.
Woo! Thank God I am safe. I'm making it another round.
So we find out Erica is safe because she didn't play, which really messes me up because I really could use her vote.
And then obviously these two captains will vote they are safe. And you guys have 20 minutes to go talk. Have fun.
So we lost the challenge. It was close. It was a tiebreaker. It was a hit or miss. So now I gotta scramble. I gotta do what I need to do, and it's time to do a blindside on someone and get someone out the door.
Michelle, Tony, Nick, and myself come together and say we are not voting one of us out. Has to be one of the other teams.
So I'm talking to Mark. We're asking what names to throw out. The obvious one is Tony, but he mentioned Galen, and actually I was mentioning the same thing because I don't really have a relationship with Galen.
Let's go with the captain's vote. And then move forward to the there's 10. I don't know. I didn't even that's fucking card.
There was 4 of her, and there were 5 of us, so...
Okay, so let's do that. We're all okay with that. Let's all split up and see if anyone's coming in other games.
Yeah. Maybe just leave Tony for
Or someone, if someone has any others.
or another suggestion. No, I want to see what people are thinking. Yeah.
I don't think Tony's probably gonna say anything.
Probably not. He hasn't said anything this whole time, so.
I don't know. He wasn't looking around.
He's on stupid.
So even before the challenge ends, Galen throws out Tony's name. So I run to Tony and tell him that Galen's targeting him so that they go head to head and I can just sit here with my hands clean.
Eddie's coming up to me and he wants to kind of push for his Galen vote. And I'm like, hey, let's make it happen. Let's get it done.
It's really emotional and I was like, well, last week you won first. We can't do this once. We can't do this every week. You're like, I want to be third there.
Going into the vote, I'm hearing Tony. I hear a little bit of Galen, but not many people are saying that, so I feel like we're all on the same page about Tony.
Understandable.
So me and Jeff have talked a bit and we want to pull in Erica. She wants to pull in Sarah, so that would be a cool 4. I haven't got to talk to Sarah, so the faster we get that, the more confident I'll feel in her.
Jay tells me that Galen and Memes are not getting good vibes from me and some of the people I'm working with. So in my mind, Galen and Memes are gone.
One of the captains told me that she heard my name going around. Yeah.
I think at this point, if you take an internal, you do what's best for you. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't have to be a collective whatever. Whatever's best for you.
I really don't want Galen to be an early boot again.
Wait, you're
Yeah.
And then he has this history with the first and second group. Like, he's talking about, and I feel like he's good at playing. I feel like personally, he's going to have something on time, and I don't want
just throw that back.
Because I'm really trying to coach him, and I'm trying to think of what future games as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, we're going to be mixing up teams again, and it's like, we need to perform, because I don't want to keep coming to elimination.
I'm so over being elimination.
I'm over it. This is why it's like, I'm over it. Like, we don't want to do this again. So
I'm talking around, trying to figure out the vote. I think the first name that comes out is Tony. I think our team was just a little bit agitated because he didn't do really well in the challenge. But then a new name arises.
I hear the vote is between Tony and Galen. Perfect. I don't care who goes. I'm thinking Galen's going.
And they have to like get really close to the sound.
Who's doing the subtitles this evening?
Oh,
These really help tell y'all who's scoring or not.
I can't feel
Are they? I run a she's
It's just new voting.
What?
It's just new voting. Because I asked her for a vote, she said different.
Galen asked who's saying my name, and I really didn't know what to say, but I decided to go for it. I said Mark. And right when that was happening, Mark was walking in, we made eye contact, he read my lips and said, "Hey, why are you saying my name?"
So Jeff comes to me and tells me that he's hearing Marcus saying my name, and as he says Mark's name, Mark overhears and walks up and confronts him about it.
What was that?
Have you heard my name? Like, just be rude.
I've heard a couple names and you are on the list.
Yeah, I was saying that names were being thrown.
Why were you saying my name? Why did you say my name?
Because I said it too. We were both talking about it.
Oh, what?
I'm confused now.
I'm confused now.
Me too. Okay, let's just vote Tony.
So confused.
Okay. Can I talk to you one-on-one?
Yeah, y'all do that.
Yes, sir. Okay. This made me really worried. Mark is not going to trust me anymore, and I'm going to be a potential name to be thrown out whenever Mark's in the vote.
where is my water? I don't know where my water is.
I already fucked up because he knows.
Hey guys.
Sorry, man.
Why are you rolling your eyes?
I'm not going to.
Say it.
I said I don't.
What?
I messed up. He heard him I heard him whisper his name. Oh, saw.
Bar? Y'all got beef?
He said I threw out two.
I threw out two. But
it was pinned on me.
yeah, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I've heard my name called right now.
I don't think I started them. You'll probably get some.
I do think
But
there's
what?
gonna be at least one,
But I'm going to be honest. I'm going to stay and I want to be around the small competitors. Like you know.
I don't need to go for a couple. It won't be majority, I don't think.
So Galen's coming to me and he says he's probably gonna get some votes, but you know, that doesn't really involve me or Michelle, so I'm gone.
You can come.
Go ahead, do your thing. Stephanie and Michael told him that he was out there.
What?
So he's like, is it me? Is it him? I'm like, no.
After talking to Destiny, I think Galen's gonna have to go.
Carrie doesn't want you to go. Your name's not on there. I'm just saying I don't want something to happen and it ends up being like.
I mean, if they had power, I don't think they would do me. Or Eddie.
So Michelle tells me that she thinks that I'm good and I'm safe, and I'm going to 100% trust her because that's all I can do at this point.
I think it's gonna be Galen going, so I'm going to throw my vote on Tony and pin it on someone else.
Everyone, and welcome to the second elimination of Ascendance Live. Before we go to vote, if anyone has anything to say, now is the time to do so. Alrighty, I have the votes. Before I reveal the vote, if anyone has any hidden powers or advantages and you would like to use them, now is the time to do so. Alrighty, when I reveal the vote, person voted out will have a few moments to say their goodbyes. First vote. Tony. Second vote. Galen. Third vote. Galen. There's 2 votes Galen, 1 vote Tony. Fourth vote. Tony. There's 2 votes Galen, 2 votes Tony. 6 votes left. Fifth vote. Tony. There's 3 votes Tony, 2 votes Galen, 5 votes left. Sixth vote. Galen. We are tied. 3 votes Galen, 3 votes Tony, 4 votes left. Seventh vote. Galen. That is 4 votes Galen, 3 votes Tony, 3 votes left. Eighth vote. Galen. That is 5 votes Galen, 3 votes Tony, 2 votes left. Ninth vote. And the second person voted out of Ascendance Live, Galen. Galen, you have a few moments to say your goodbyes.
What was the first vote? I'm not mad at you. I understand completely. Like, at least I was given a chance to come here and compete, and at least I'll take the first round. Changed somewhat of a history from a year ago and today. Just thank you.
Alrighty, Galen, go ahead and engage.
Here we are again, the same cycle just starting over again. But it's not so much on a sad note for me. Yes, I'm upset that I am having this happen to me again a whole year later, but it's not exactly the same. It's kind of just viewed as like, hey, I didn't get first boot, but I got second boot. But I'm also so proud of things that I did in this game. Like, I won a challenge on my own. I was one of the last people standing. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to cry. Like, I really am trying not to cry. And I've even found a power with someone, and it just makes me so incredibly happy that even though I got voted out second, I was able to do things that I've never been able to do in the orgs before. And I'm just happy with that being my story. From the highest of highs to the lowest of lows, it just feels natural to what happens in this game, and it only makes sense that it would happen to me. I just really want to thank everyone here, especially Nicole and Papa, just for giving me a second chance and letting me get my redemption for this, because while I did get it, I still have got like a lot more room to grow from here.